Greetings once again, Indie Warriors, and welcome back to another episode of upcoming indie games we are excited for. My name's Gamer Joe, and we've got a ton of releases to get through this week right here at I Dream of Indie Games, but before we tackle them all, we just want to take a quick moment to thank this week's sponsor who helped to make this episode possible, Mojo Melee. Are you a fan of chess? How about cute animals? Well, I've got the game for you. Mojo Melee is part of Amazon Prime Gaming with a heavy emphasis on real-time strategy gameplay. There's a huge variety of mojos, champions, and spellstones, all with unique strategies of their own. The game is 100% free to play and is accessible for players of all skill levels. Select your team carefully, as the right strategy will be crucial to your success. You can even go up against live opponents if you're brave enough to do so. On top of all of that, Mojo Melee also features seasonal events, and with Season 2 just launching, there's more content than ever. So what are you waiting for? Use the link in our description box below to start playing Mojo Melee today, and we thank the team again for sponsoring this week's episode of upcoming indie games we are excited for. Now it's on to the indies. So then, coming up first on the 28th, we have Untamed Tactics. Now I hope you love the great outdoors, and wildlife creatures too. What a unique looking tactics game this one is. I must say the art style looks quite impressive, almost like a cartoon brought to life, and based on the trailer, it would appear that there's even some card elements to uncover. We'll have to see if the gameplay holds up, but so far looking pretty good. Now, I'm sure we've all had a manic Monday, but how about a blue Wednesday? Talk about beautiful art. This narrative-driven title looks drop-dead gorgeous, and also will feature mini-games that involve rhythm, along with a few clever-looking puzzles to boot. This charming-looking adventure also launches on the 28th, and I, for one, am very much looking forward to checking out Blue Wednesday. Now it's on to one of the most anticipated titles of the year. Finally launching is Sea of Stars, a stunning-looking JRPG backed by a legendary composer. The turn-based combat looks thrilling, the art outstanding, and with what appears to be an amazing set of compositions backing it, we can only hope this is one release that manages to live up to the hype. I don't get hyped often, but this one definitely has my blood pumping. Quantic Dream, perhaps best known for games like Heavy Rain and Detroit, are now on the publishing scene. Under the Waves is a story-rich narrative adventure taking place deep in the ocean. It seems like narrative choices will be a huge aspect of the gameplay. With this unique mix of old meets new in a strange scientific narrative, I am absolutely intrigued to check this one out. So then, did any of y'all play Daymare 1998? Well, if you slept on it, I honestly thought it was a great tribute to survival horror games of the past. Well, now we have Daymare 1994, Sandcastle. This third-person survival horror acts as a prequel to that game and looks to improve upon the original with updated graphics, new enemies, and a revamped interface. Gosh, I love the 90s, and I can't wait to go back. This one's looking fantastic. Next, we have a narrative adventure about love and rock and roll, baby. Goodbye Volcano High looks very charming with some fantastic hand-drawn art and beautiful animations. I thought I was done with high school myself and all the drama that came along with it, but apparently high school isn't done with me yet. Rediscover your youth on the 29th. It's been a really great list of releases so far, and it's only getting better with Prison City, a retro side-scroller that's also launching on the 29th. I'm loving the visuals, the huge explosions, and nostalgic soundtrack that looks straight out of the classics. The game does give off a bit of that Contra vibe, and I'm absolutely here for it. Can't wait to play this one as well. Time for Old Gamer Joe to make a fool of himself with a title based off of the works of the world-famous author Agatha Christie. We have, pardon my French, Hercule Poirot, The London Case. I swear I looked that up on YouTube, I've looked everywhere, that's the best I'm gonna be able to do. I'm not French, okay? Forgive me. Travel London in search of a stolen painting, no doubt encountering more mysteries along the way. Who doesn't enjoy a good detective game, right? Solve the case soon, coming from Blazing Griffin and Microids. Alright, I struggled with that title, why not struggle with another title? Ooh, or O, or OU, whatever you want to call it. It's a point and click that has the look of a storybook. If the plot is as charming as the pen-drawn art, we might have a winner here. I'm gonna be honest, the Steam description of the game is a little confusing, but I thought it looked cool, so wanted to give it a shout out anyways, damn it. The main character appears to have amnesia and is guided by a flaming possum? I don't know, we'll see what's up on the 30th. Here we go for a 5th time. The Trine series is back. It's hard to believe we're on 5 of these things, but I really enjoy these unique puzzle games. Trine 5 ups the visuals, of course, looks to feature the deepest narrative yet, but should still feel familiar enough for fans of this long-running series. It's been long enough since Trine 4 where I'm pretty eager to dive back into this universe. I always look forward to these titles. Glad that this series is still running. Now, you know that the IDOI crew is always down for a new 2D fighting game, and the animations in Pocket Bravery are looking fantastic. I mean, check out the awesome 8-bit art in the trailer, and you can see how this game is not afraid to wear its inspiration on its sleeve. With 12 characters to choose from, local and online multiplayer, and some radical-looking ultimate attacks to pull off, I have very high hopes for this one, coming out on August 31st. So you know co-op puzzles are a great way to test any friendship or relationship, right? How to Escape comes out on September 1st and requires 2 players, one on the console of choice, playing as a person trapped on a train, and the other on a companion app trying to guide them to escape. Silent Signs and Gamer Ghoulfriend have been having a splendid time with the asymmetrical co-op of Bokura on stream, and I think this concept might just be the next big thing in puzzle games. I'm really digging the idea of an escape room from the comfort of your couch. Now we are on to our last release. Have you ever wondered where dungeon masters get their minions? Well, Tiny Witch answers that question for you. Play as, well, a tiny witch, mixing up just the right ingredients to appease their usual clientele. The pixel art graphics look too precious for words, and the gameplay looks perfect for those that love time and resource management sims. Coming your way September 1st, it might not be Halloween just yet, but my heart is ready for all the spooky content that's starting to roll in. And that's gonna do it for this week, folks. Thank you so much for supporting clickbait-free independent content right here at I Dream of Indie Games. Be sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video and all of our content here, and head on over to patreon.com/idreamofindiegames to gain access to the most amazing indie gaming Discord community out there, along with other perks like this show early and ad-free. There's tons more to go over, so be sure to click the link in the description box below. Help to bring a voice to the voiceless ones in gaming, and thank you for supporting independent content.